Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming and Supermarket Simulator. So off camera I have indeed made a lot of flour. It's all over there. So we've got lots of flour. I've made some other things as well that we may need in store later on. As you can see, everything is also pretty well watered and has full produce out of here. So it's looking really good in the farm. Inside the store we're fully stocked of everything as well. So we're really ready to go today. Could do with a bit more milk perhaps. Actually I'll go and put some of that on the shelf just in case. But yes, we are pretty much fully stocked in here, apart from a singular milk. So what we're going to do is open very soon. The plan for today's episode is basically, I think I want to expand the supermarket because the next two seeds that we're going to hopefully unlock today are cabbage and apple. Well, I'd need a shelf to put those on, and other than putting a shelf in the middle, which it makes things a bit tight in here, that's really the only option. So I think an expansion would be better served for that. Also, if we go to production, I'd quite like to start doing sunflower oil, which is the kind of the final thing I can do here, because I can't do pork yet because we've not unlocked the pig. So I can't do the salami yet, but we can do the sunflower oil, and that'll need a shelf as well. And then obviously when we go on to machine 2 and carry this tree on as well, we're going to get pasta, crackers, so they're going to need shelving as well. So it seems to me that I'm very, very soon going to need quite a lot of shelving. So I thought it's best that we work towards... Is that light on? Yes, it is. It's better we work towards, I think, getting ourselves a supermarket expansion. So that's what we're going to do today. It costs $500. So as soon as we get $500, I will purchase the expansion. We'll have a little bit of a shift around, and hopefully that will create some more room for some new shelving so we can get some new stuff on. But as I say, I've pre-made a lot of stuff. I've made all of this flour basically to cover production in machine 2, because you need flour for this, we need flour for that, and we need flour for that, as well as keeping it in the store, which is why I've got a little bit of a stock going on with flour, and we'll have to keep making that as well, of course, pretty regularly, but we've got a reasonable stock of almost everything. If not everything at all. Have a chat to our cow and chicken over here. Are we feeling okay today? Yep, are we all in a good mood? You may have a new friend coming. Not quite in this episode, but in possibly the next one, we may have a new friend arriving. I won't give you any clues. I hope the chicken doesn't get, like, bird rivalry or something. Seeing a duck also in here. Alright, hopefully our little VIP guy will come on his tractor as well. Gonna earn us some more money. Don't know what time he gets here. I think it's often in the afternoon, isn't it? And then he just sits around all day. But as soon as we get space on shelves, I want to get these boxes out of the way. Get a couple more potatoes on there now. Products are not the same. Are they onions? Oh, they're onions. Fair enough. Thought they were potatoes. Yeah, as soon as we get room for stuff, I'm going to get it on. It's a bit tidier in here. The restocker, I think, is level 13, so that's probably the next episode. Maybe the one after that, but probably the next episode. Which will be quite handy, because then I can focus on the machines and actually making products. It'd be nice if you could have someone to do that. But I don't think that's a thing. Well, it's not a thing yet, I don't believe, but hopefully will, where the farmhand will come and do that. But I don't know. I think the farmhand is more for watering, unless that's irrigation that comes. Who knows? It's all in the future roadmap. So it's all speculation. Butter is too expensive for me. Okay, well, how much are we charging for our butter? We're a bit low on corn kernels, aren't we? We've only got 8 of those. You don't get many on a shelf, that's the problem. Right, so where's butter? Butter is down here. We're charging $4.50 for that. And not happy with it. Should we just try 4 of them? See how they go with 4. It's better to have more sales than the extra 50 cents, isn't it? Right, quite a few customers are starting to arrive. It's handy. I could pump some more water, but I think I just want to save my money for now. And try and get that 500 for the upgrade. We could start making some more produce, though. Make ourselves useful. So I'll put that down here. We will get a shelf for this at some point. We can make some more potato slices. Let's make some more corn kernels because we never seem to get that many of those. I think I've got some here, but because you don't get many on a shelf, we always seem to sell out of those pretty quick. Put those on there. We'll might as well make some, even though we've got plenty of flour, we'll make some more flour. We'll take the sugar off of there. Can we get this on the shelf? Yes, we can. Ah, the VIP has arrived. He wants eggs and bananas. Okay, well, we can do that. We can give him a straight banana from the tree. Eggs. I think we've probably got a full egg here as well. Leave that there. All right, $373. So we're getting there. Looks like we can get some more onions and stuff on now. It's empty. Carrots. Not quite. We can get one on, but not quite anymore. Melon. Go on there. We can get some more wheat, but actually I don't think we've got any wheat in here. Bananas, we can get some of those on by the looks of it. Sugar beets. Handful. How are we doing in here? We could do with more corn kernels going on there, actually. So we'll take our stock of those. Right, what else? In here. Maybe more sliced potatoes could go on. How's the laying going? About halfway through? Not too bad then. We've got $500, so I think I'm going to take this expansion, and we could just do this at the end of the day, to be honest. I'm going to do it now by expansion. Okay. I'm glad it went that way in a sense. Doesn't give us that much extra room, does it? But it gives us enough. I think now we could entertain the idea of having an aisle. Let's move that right into that corner. I have to move this bin out of the way, unfortunately. Why can't it go there? If I move the water pump a little bit further over. Can you not place this in here? Oh, you can. You can, but it's very, very precise where it wants to be. But that's fine. It can go there. All right, so now we can move some more of this stuff over here. I hope we need this fridge at some point. All right, we'll move some stuff around in a moment. Let's get him his eggs, because that must be finished by now. We'll move some stuff around overnight. There you go, sir. $252. That's good. That's good money. That's more than we've had for the other things. Feels like a good price there. It'd be nice if there was, I don't know, if you fulfill that quickly. So if you do that straight away, like he arrives and you send him on his way within like an hour, you get a bonus or something. So you get a quickness bonus. That would be good for that. So we'll just let these final two shop, and then we'll move some stuff around. So we've got $626 to spend. Now I think that should be plenty, really. I think we need a shelf and this greengrocer one, really. I think that's all we need. So only $210 to spend. We could rearrange and get things exactly where we want them. Now we can shift things around as well. So we've got see what kind of order should we have here. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? I know we've got things in a semi sort of order. I was just thinking we can keep our root vegetables together. So we've kind of got those together anyway. Pumpkins next to melons. It's a similar kind of thing. Bananas. It's the garlic and the sunflowers are kind of weird together, but they're not bad, I suppose, together. They go just as well as anything else together, I suppose, don't they? This is like as good as it gets for salad, I suppose, at the moment. So I think we'll leave it as it is, to be honest. We'll just move everything to the edge for now, and then I can come round. Now you can get a corner shelf, but we can't unlock that till level 14. But as soon as we get level 14, I will get a corner unit to put in there, so it's a bit neater. But for now, we'll just have to squeeze it up like that. Squeeze that one up like that, and then do the same with this one. So if I get one more of these, so what's going on here? Actually, I didn't actually account for that, did I? So we've got apple and cabbage. Like, I suppose they'll just have to go together, won't they? See, what I would like some aisles. I don't like just having a supermarket that goes all the way around the edge and just leaves all the floor space in the center completely unused. It's just wasting space. But I think until I get a restocker, I think it's easier to do it this way. Once we get a restocker, it doesn't matter, because I don't have to sort of see the stock. I can just prepare it in there. That I can keep my eye on, and the restocker can be walking up and down the aisles looking for everything. It's just handy being able to see it. I know we don't work at the checkout anymore, but it is handy just be able to stand here and you can see, for example, we need 2 more crates of watermelons. We need another crate of pumpkins. We need another crate of sunflower. I can just do that from here. I can also see that we're short of wheat. Whereas if that's all hidden behind shelving, you can't see that without walking around. So I think the way that the supermarket is at the moment, I'm going to leave it like this until we get a restocker. I'm going to buy a new greengrocer shelf, though. And I think I'll also get this shelf. It's going to have to go over here for now. That's okay. We can rearrange, like I say. When we get the restocker, I think we'll have a proper rearrange. Maybe get some aisles. Make sure all of our products do belong together. Not for the... I mean, it doesn't matter in the game, obviously, but just for my own enjoyment. Right, let's get some stuff on the shelves then. So we need to get some sunflowers on here. Might as well take these 2 bananas. Cucumber, I think, is fine, isn't it? Tomatoes, we don't need many, but we'll put some on. There are actually a couple of cucumbers missing, so we'll add those as well, because why not? We definitely need corn. We need, obviously, watermelons, as we mentioned before. We could do with pumpkins. And we could do with onions and potatoes, I would say. I think we can open up. There's the onions. Just leave them down here for now. Onions, potatoes. Right, I think if I press enter... Right, so we're about halfway through level 11, so hopefully we'll get to where we need. Sliced potatoes, pumpkins, and milk have all gone up in price. So we could charge slightly. I think we could try 4 for the milk then, see how that goes. 8. Don't know what this was before. That's the problem. It just doesn't tell you what it's gone up from, does it? It'd be nice if it said, oh, it was 680, now it's 711, because then I could think, well, I can up this to about 850 or something like that. But now it's, you know, I don't know if that's just gone up like 2 cents. It could have been 7.9, couldn't it? It could have been such a small increase. But we'll try 8. We'll try 820, see what they say. I don't think 850. That feels like quite a big markup, so we'll leave it at 820. Potatoes, I think we'll have to bring that down to 5. They're not going to pay 5.50. They're not going to pay $1.20 pretty much over market price, I wouldn't have thought. Sliced potatoes. See, now that's 6.11. We're charging 8.20 for that. Could we charge 7.20 for this or 7? I'm going to try 7.20. We'll keep it in line with the pumpkin. See what they say. Something else came down, didn't it? Corn. I doubt they're going to pay 8 for corn if it's done to 7. They might do. But we'll try 7.85 and we'll see what happens. Right, I think we should open then because it's we're not going to get level up by being closed. Right, do we need any more stuff on there? Could do with some butter, maybe some flour. So we'll grab some of that stuff. Still contains... Oh, there is one in there. One hiding right in the corner. What else do we need on there? Maybe some eggs, but otherwise we're not too bad. How's the milk and water situation? Looks good. I mean, we could start selling it here as well, but there's no real need, is there? Add some more corn on there. Right, let's water some plants. We can keep our produce growing. I will take the... What was I thinking here? Oh, pumpkins, of course. I will take these 2 pumpkins and put these on here. Give that a water. Give that a water. Banana tree a water. Sunflowers a water. Or tomatoes a water. I do look forward to the irrigation system. That'd be very handy, because at the moment I feel like we're still... We're not early in the game, but we're still... Let's see, we've still got quite a few things to come. I would imagine when you've got absolutely everything, you're just going to have to walk around constantly doing rewaters and then checking the growth and rewatering again. So I am looking forward to if irrigation does come. It makes sense. I could do with a really busy day today, couldn't we, to get to level 12 so we can get our new stuff going. Now I can... with the production line. So this is going to cost us $500. So the next time we get to 500, we could do sunflower oil. Or we could already spend $250 and start selling some pasta. What do we want to do more? I think we'll wait for 500 and then get the sunflower oil on the go. I have a funny feeling sunflower oil is going to charge more than pasta. Or make us more money. Just because it's at the end of a... It's not a skill tree, a progress tree, should we call it? It's just because it's at the end of all of your thing here. Surely these items cost more money. But we could test that theory. What does butter versus sliced potatoes do? So butter we charge... Well, not really then. We make about... Well, we make $3.40 profit on butter. But compared to sliced potatoes, it's actually gone up to $5.65. So actually that theory is probably out the window then. Just usually in these shop games, oil usually is a pretty high ticket item. But of course, if we're going to start doing sunflowers, we're going to have to start growing some sunflowers over here as well, aren't we? So I might buy a sunflower plant. Fortunately, we've kind of run out of space. So for now, I think it's just going to have to go just here. Because it can't possibly go anywhere else. And then when we do our next farm expansion, we'll have to make sure we've got enough room in here for the sunflower. Now, if we went the other way with these, we could probably fit it in, actually. Let's do that while we're waiting. I know we've just hit 500, but... VIP has arrived. We'll deal with him later. He wants 5 carts of stuff. More than his usual amount. Put that there. Then we can put our sunflower in. Will that fit? Ooh, just. I thought it would be too tight, but it's just... Well, yeah, it's just fine. Just fine. Whether we'll get our corn in or not, I don't know. This feels like a slightly bigger plant. I think they all take up the same plot. Yes, they do. Good. Okay, we've squeezed everything in there. That's good. We've got our 500, so we can unlock this now. So, sunflower oil. Let's chuck our sunflowers in. Remove. Do we need any more of this on the shelves while I've got it in my hand? Yes, we do. That down there. We could do some more tomatoes on there as well. Right, what does he want? He wants sliced potatoes, pumpkins, and corn. So we can have a corn. We can kind of just do this now, actually. I'll wait for our oil to be made. We can get all of these done, I think. Another corn. Sliced potatoes. He wants 2 crates of. Now, I think we've got... We got any of those? Oh, I thought we had some. I thought we had a couple of those already going, actually. Move that flour out of the way. Alright, we've got our sunflower oil. We've got some sunflower oil, so we'll put this on the shelf. Alright, how much can we charge for this? 588. 588. What is actually sunflower oil? Where is it? Sunflower oil. So that's... If we charge 6 for this, that's a 320 profit. Should we charge 625? 650 then? Because for some reason, even though I clicked 25, it went 650. Let's just try 650 for that. 370 profit. See what they say. He'll have to wait for his sliced potatoes. So we're back up to 465. Got a couple more plants to squeeze in, so we might as well. Cabbage, that's fine, because that's a little thing. Is this an apple tree? Of course it is. I don't know why I was expecting it not to be, but... where can we put an apple tree in here? I think we're going to need to rapidly think about expanding our farm, aren't we, here? Starting to run a little bit low on space. Could move the water, I suppose. Don't need the water just here. Not really. So we can put... I guess we could just put the water here for now. Just enough space, I think, for an apple tree just there. So we'll have our apple tree there, and then we'll have our cabbage just growing up here somewhere. Let's squeeze something in there. I feel like that needs shifting up, doesn't it, over there? If we shift all that up, because we used to have the bin there. That's why it's all slightly in. It's just wasting space. Valuable space. There we go. Got a little bit more room now. We could also put something there. So I might put the cabbage just there. There we go. There's a lot of crates of stuff just there, isn't there? Right, we're empty in here. We're done in here, aren't we? He needs his sliced potatoes. Let's deal with the farmer. Or VIP customer. There's your sliced potatoes. I'll just get you another one. Okay, so we can put our apples on. Let's see. I wonder if I should move the bananas to here. So then you've got your... Although we're going to have cabbage anyway. I think eventually I will. The cabbage would be better over there somewhere, wouldn't it? But for now, we'll just chuck it on. Until we have a rearrange with a restocker. Right, let's put those on there. See what these prices are going to be then. Apples, so $4.87. Let's try $5.50 for those. Gives us just under $3 profit. It's not too bad. They're not a great item, are they, for profit? Cabbage, $8.59. Should we try $9.50? It's already a high price. Make $4.10 on every cabbage. Hopefully that works out for us. Let's wait for his sliced potatoes. Are they... I think he needs one more on there. Wait for that. While we're waiting, we can add some stuff to the shelves. So hopefully in the next episode, we'll level up again to level 13. I feel like when we get to level 13, when we get the restocker, we can have a little bit of a rearrange in here, make sure it's how I want it, but then I can pretty much exclusively just be... I'll buy some shelving for in here, and just be stacking the shelving in here, really. And my job will be to keep this stacked so that the restocker can keep stuff done in here, hopefully. We shall see how well that all works. I have no idea. Oh, I don't think that's a full one, is it? I think I picked that up too soon. There we go. Right. Here you go, sir. Enjoy. $537. Thank you very much, sir. Excellent finish to the day. Right, I think that will do us. It's a little bit shorter than the normal episodes, but I want to try and keep these around half an hour long or so. Keep these ones a bit more short and snappy. More because I don't have that much time, so we're keeping these ones a little bit shorter than some of our normal episodes. But that will do us for today. So in the next one, we will hopefully get ourselves the restocker. So I think that's... Let me just double check. It's definitely level 13. We should get level 13, shouldn't we, in the next one? There's no reason why not. In fact, I might bring you in with... We've already started the day, so we definitely get it early on in the episode. In fact, we will do that. And then I think I will have to think about expanding the farm as well. $1,000 for that, though. So I might have to wait, because I want to get the shelving and everything in the storeroom ready for the restocker. So, yeah, so I'll have a bit of a rearrange once we get the restocker. And I'll generally be trying to get our storage ready so that it's a bit more of a seamless thing for the restocker to grab stuff. So that's what we'll be doing next time. Let's finish the day. Income $949. That's pretty good. Now that's after, of course, the guy came in, though, isn't it? Or is that just in total without him? I think that's with him, isn't it? So we're making $500-600 a day, perhaps. I don't know. It's yeah, it's coming along though, isn't it? It's coming along. Right, I think that will do today's video. So if you have enjoyed this episode, Make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing and joining the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you for another video very soon.